Right, so what I'm going to review today, I've had this quite a while now, since more or less they came out. It was a bit dubious at the start, but I had to give it a go because I needed something to cure this problem. Now when we go away, it's okay for an overnight or 48 hours, but when you're going away for a bit longer, I wanted something to keep my food sort of cold or frozen. I didn't want to use power from the power packs, I didn't want to use gas, I wanted something that I could just use and would do the job. So what I did was I bought this. It is the Korda compact cooler. I'm not going to give you all the specs and all that sort of stuff and sizes. You can find that all off the internet. I'm not going to tell you it's green and all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to give you the basics of how I've used it over the last couple of years, probably. I can't remember, whenever they came out anyway. So I'll just tell you what I think of it and what it can hold and what I use it for. So basically what you've got is, you've got two handles on the top that you can Velcro together. You've got your zip round here, which is like an airtight zip all the way around. And then you've got like these little lugs on the side. I'm pretty certain they're for a handle, but I usually take them off. I'm guessing that's what it's for. It probably did. I don't use them. And it's green. So that's about all I can say about the outside. Right, so what I do is I pack stuff. I'm away at the minute in France, so what I do is I've got the Korda's it's a cool block, I think. I don't know what they call it, but it's like a freezer block. You freeze and it fits perfectly in the bottom. I have that in the bottom, and I pack my food in layers as I'm going to use it throughout the week, and then put other extra ice blocks in as well. So what I tend to do is my first sort of couple of nights food, two and a half nights, or two and a half days, should I say, I have in my other little bag, and then this is for the second sort of part of the week. So the less you undo this zip, the longer it lasts. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to be opening it in about 2.5 days time, so I'll show you then. So basically what you got is this zip. The less you undo it, the better it stays colder inside. So you do get a grease with it. You have to maintain it. It is quite a tough zip. Don't force it. Just take your time, get it undone, get the grease on, and then every now and again put grease on to keep it going, and it'll be fine. So as you can see there, like, it is really quite thick. I'm guessing that's probably around about 2 inches thick of insulation, and it's probably about 1.5 inches around here as well. So yes, that does take up space for the inside, but it helps keep the inside cooler. So I packed this at 12 AM on Saturday morning, and it's now 5 o'clock PM on Monday. So I think I worked that out at 65 hours. I packed it all frozen and put blocks in there. This is the first open. It hasn't been touched because of the airtight seal. I've just left it so that it comes into the sort of mid part of the week. So I'm now going to undo it, and we'll see what it looks like inside. I'll have to turn the camera in a minute so you can see inside, but this is what it's going to be like after 65 hours. So I've got extra blocks in there. Let's take them out. I'll just bring the camera over. So there you go. If you can see that, the mince is still frozen, and I've just got blocks in below that. Oh god. Tea tonight is still a bit frozen. So they're sort of defrosted, but they're really cold. I'm not going to take out anything down below, but that just gives you an idea, if you're coming away for a good session, how long this can keep sort of stuff cool or frozen for. Right, so I've got the camera facing downwards, so you can't see my ugly mug, but never mind. I've got it focusing on these. Got the Korda call bag here. This is my old trusty Fox table. I'm going to take out the stuff in here and put in here to show you exactly what I've held in it. Now, the other nice thing quickly before I go too far is this top. When I'm just going for 48 hours, I do put a lot of food and drinks in here. What you can do is I use this top as a bit of a sort of a work top as well, so I can stand a few bits and pieces on, because it is quite tough. Obviously you have to take them off when you want to lift it, empty your stuff out, but that's just another thing you can use as well. So anyway, what I do, I've already took out of this, I've took out my bacon and sausage for a breakfast. I've took out a bacon and sausage for a full English I did, and I've taken out my prawns, what I did my prawn curry last night, and I also took out my bag of chicken, which I did a stir fry with. So they've already been taken out, and now I'm going to open it and show you what the rest I take out, or what you can fit in it, should I say. So I have a couple of packs there of steak, which I'm going to have tonight. Looking forward to that. There is I don't know what you want to call it, a tub of mince. That's from a spaghetti bolognese. You can still really feel that's cold. Now, this packed, like I said, I packed this at about 12 AM, I think it was, on Saturday morning. It's now about 3 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, and you can still feel, it's like these are just, that is really cold. It's like it's just been took out of the fridge. Please don't go off just yet. I've got to do this review. Yes, that feels like it's just been taken out of the fridge. You can really feel that's cold. Not frozen, but really cold. But you've got to bear in mind, we're now what, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days in. So I still have 2 packs of bacon for another breakfast, 2 packs of sausage for those breakfasts. Now these are just cheap cool blocks I've got. So let's have a look what we've got here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of these. They're quite a thin, small one. I use these ones because you can pack them in little gaps. So they're quite good. So there's 8 of them in there. I'll chuck them down here. And then I've also got 4 of these thicker ones. As you can see here, they're thicker. Now, and again, they go in sort of bigger gaps. They're actually still frozen. And that's 4 days on, still frozen, those 4. Chuck them down there. I've already took a pack of fire pit burgers out as well, because I had them for dinner. There's a tub of bratwurst. See that ice falling off there? Look. Still ice. So there's a pack of bratwurst, and I also have some pork chops. I'm going to have pork chops, potatoes and coleslaw. And then in the bottom is the Korda compact ice block, or whatever you want to call it, and that is still solid as well. Let's say 4 days on, you can hear that's still solid. So that's what you can get in it. So a lot. So I'll just go through it again. Pack of pork chops, pack of mince, pack of bratwurst, 2 steak, there's 2 packs of sausage there, 2 packs of bacon. I also had another pack of bacon and another pack of sausage, and then another pack of bacon and another pack of sausage. Had pack of 4 fire pit burgers, a pack of prawns, and a bag of chicken, plus 4 of these. They're still frozen, and then there was 8 of these in total. So that gives you an idea, if you pack it right, how much you can get in. And let's say 4 days on, and the bottom stuff is still frozen. So just do it in your layers. The stuff you want end of the week, put at the bottom, layer it in, put some of these on. I put the thicker ones on the bottom, and then as I come up, I use the thinner ones, and then you can tuck them down the sides and all the little gaps. And let's say that will last you all week. So when you're closing this zip, it can be a bit hard when you first buy it as well, because I don't think there's any grease when you first buy it. You've got to undo it to get the grease out of the tub to actually pull it in. It's a little squeezy tub. I think they keep it inside again. I bought this ages ago, so I can't exactly remember. So basically, when you get it, you undo it. Take your time, undo it. I'll show you in a minute how to do it. And then you just get a little bit on your hand and just rub it into there like that. This is about ready for some more anyway. So, but what you do is, when you pull it, I don't know if you can see that. Let's move this back a bit. When you pull it, don't pull it like that. Don't pull like that. Get it so it's level, so you're pulling level all the way around, and follow the contours around, I've found, and it just closes nice. And just take your time. And it's sealed. And as you can see, I'll bring it up close. You can see that's airtight, and that's what helps keep it nice and cold. So if you're looking for something cheap, well, I say cheap, 99, I think it's about £99-ish. So yes, it seems a lot, but you've got no gas, you've got no electric, you don't have to use your power packs. You just get yourself some cheap cool blocks, get the Korda one for the bottom. That puts a nice base in, and then buy the cheap ones. I think I bought them from Tesco's. I can't remember the price, peanuts, basically. And then what you do is, once you've got them, you just freeze them at home, pack it right, and that will last you a week. I'm here in France all week and I've not got a fridge or anything. All I've got is this and my other food bag, but all my freezer stuff is in here. So there you have it, the Korda compact cooler. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. Definitely. It's great. I know there's other companies out there got them now, but I think these were one of the first companies to bring them out, and I really like it. Before that, I used to use bulky cool boxes, and although the cool boxes, they were just too big really. This is quite a nice shape. It fits on your barrow nice. I call it cubism. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I like things that are square. So when you're stacking them on your barrow, they'll go nice. This fits perfectly on my barrow with my other bag I've got from the food. They sit side by side, lovely. So yeah, I recommend it. If you want one, you could use it for an overnight. You can use it for 48. Like me, I'm using it now all week in France, and so this will do all my frozen food for the whole week. I use it on an overnight session. I use it for 24, 48. I use it all the while. And let's say I can't remember how long I've had it. It's got to be probably a couple of years when they first come out, and it's still lasting really well. There's no real bad signs of wear or cracking or anything like that. So it is lasting. So even if it lasts me say 4 years and it costs me £100, it's £25 a year. Work that out, it's pennies for the amount of time we're on the bank. You can put drinks in it as well. I've got someone else I use for my drinks. If I'm going for a 24-hour, I do use this. I put food and drink in it, or even 48, I put food and drink in this. But when I'm coming away like this, I know this keeps this cold. I want my meat, especially chicken, to stay cold, and I know this will keep it cold. Whereas my drink, I can drink it if it's a little bit warm or whatever, you know, it's one of those things, but I want my food to be cold, and that's why I use this. So thanks for watching, and plenty more reviews to come. And as you know, I'm just doing them as honest as I can.